You got up in there? One? Who's in there? Bro, state your name and presence. Niggas is on live, got a video. Yo, what's up, gang? What's up, Tillions? Niggas smoke a blunt. Me and Milk, bro. You gotta take the risk. Don't let people be the reason why you hold yourself back.
Ain't nobody about to hop on here, bro. I don't be jumping no more.
You know? I'm saying niggas took a risk, took a good road trip to ATL. We were gonna wait, bro, but procrastination is a hell of a drug, and a lot of niggas are hooked on it. Niggas got the two-tone brand, bro. Our whole job, come out here, do what you do. We're gonna make moves. Mark our words. Promise you, we'll see niggas in videos. Nigga, there's gonna be a lot more. We're gonna come back, do this again and again. We're gonna, mukbangs is coming soon. Cause you know, bro, you can teach, but like, you know, bro, sometimes, well, let me see the sparker. Sometimes, bro, you just gotta let things be and let them be how they are, bro. When you just keep trying to force something, you just get more pushback. Definitely make you an effort. No, you gotta see something. Y'all gotta see something. Niggas brought sheets. Niggas have sheets in ATL. Good pretzel roll, mayo, nigga. This blunt. I wish I had a light. We're gonna work on that. Ring light will be brought into play. Just wait. Everything's getting set up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna trash it. You're gonna see more. For surely. For definitely. I don't know if I could flip the camera, but I'm not gonna do it now. I'm not gonna give up low. But here's a palm tree. Oh shit, camera flipping. Y'all like that shit? That shit cool? I'm saying. Niggas just smoking and vibing. Damn, nigga, it is. I low-key like it like this. Niggas might really start making vids like this. Let me know in the comments if y'all like this, you know? Where you can't see nothing, but you can see something. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas could do vids like this called Wisdom from the Dark. That shit would be hard. That's what this video is going to be called, Wisdom from the Dark.
What's the wisdom from the dark?
Let me hear something.
Whenever you're fucking with a female, right?
Uh-huh.
And you really talk about building a life with her, changing y'all's life.
Uh-huh.
Remember, it's better that you're really being a leading man if you take charge and try to better your life.
Mm-hmm.
And not, like, where I fucked up as a man with my situation was everything I was doing for our relationship, I was trying to do for her, like for us through her though, if you know what I'm saying. Like, to break that down, it would be like, you mean, to try to make anything better for us, I would focus on trying to make her happy and not all of us as a whole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would try to make her happy because, you know, they try to say happy wife, happy life.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just try to make her happy in situations where I didn't have to. Where if I would have just moved forward and made certain decisions to do certain things, I wouldn't have had to been trying to make her happy. Me doing things and having, you know, a product. Or what would that be? What would that be? me doing things and being able to actually prove the outcome to those things would have been better than me just trying to make her happy and talk about it. If I would have just went out and did the things, certain things, and not even said nothing to her, it would have been better. But fuck all that. You can't be happy with a female if you're not happy with yourself.
And listen, to add to that happiness, you cannot make nobody happy. You can bring them temporary joy and induce
If someone
feelings.
really loves you, it's not that hard for you to make them happy.
Bro, and happiness fades away. These are feelings. So if someone really loves you and there for you, they're gonna be there when you're sad, mad, and happy. And
Or whatever y'all's broke,
bored up. It's not about, a relationship isn't about a happiness. It's a part of being a relationship is the fact that you get joy from being with your partner. The point of a relationship is to build and experience life and share together. And if that significant other of yours is not supplying that, and it's making your life worse off and more toxic, and throwing your attention and all your resources and everything elsewhere, then that's not the person for you, because they're not helping you walk.
And as a man, you have to remember a lot that sometimes whenever women have issues, sometimes they just want to be able to talk about them. They don't really want a real solution.
Yes, listen.
Some females like to have issues, not necessarily like, it's like a lot of women crave chaos, especially women that didn't come from chaos. And yeah.
And that is the nature of a woman. She's in her emotions. So when
you can't take a lot of times over females complain personal. But at the same time, whatever she's complaining about shouldn't be something personal towards you. If it is, almost every time, she doesn't like you. Or if you did something wrong and she's reacting that way after so long, y'all's never gonna be able to get over it, and it's probably time to part ways.
Yes. And sometimes you meet someone with their mask on, and down the line, they finally take it off, and it's like, why leave them now? You've been with them, you don't want to hurt them, but you don't like the person who they actually are.
That lust at the beginning of the relationship is real. Them first couple months, weeks, days, where y'all don't know each other, and especially before you live together, you don't really know who they are, especially if you didn't grow up around that person, like you knew them personally or was friends with them before you dated. Whenever you meet someone completely new and you begin a relationship, that lust is real because you're two people that don't know each other. So the connection, especially sexually,
and that's why
is so much stronger and it's so much easier up until the point that you guys start to begin to show each other's flaws.
And that's why you should hold off on that. That's why that's why they say you shouldn't have sex until marriage, because you take on that person and who they are and their spirit and everything that they have going on, and you bond yourself with that person over time. See, the woman, when you're having intercourse, the woman, she's going to feel lovey-dovey. That's how it always is. That's why when y'all end, she want to cuddle, she want to, you know what I'm saying? And that's why the man just push off. But eventually, the more you keep going, you get connected to that person. And then the more down the line you get with the relationship, you see who that person actually is. And then you're just staying there for the rest of the relationship. And that's not what you want to do. So the best is before, actually learn the person, keep going. Yeah, like as a man, don't come up off that. You don't got to be easy. There's no reason for you to not. You should be focused.
I agree with him, but to an extent. I agree with what he said, especially with the way certain people live life. I agree. What I say though is, if you are the type of person that, you casually do things on the first night, if you are doing that with a girl that you feel like you might actually really like, and regardless if she does it often or not, regardless if she's doing it because of you or she's just that type of girly, you just got to keep in mind, if that's the way you go about things, there's certain conversations and things that you should be having. Like, what I'll say is,
As
you
a-
should be asking questions, and you should be talking to that person, really finding out who they are. If you're dealing with them in a sensual way, especially early, first meeting each other, it's important for you to really find out who they are early and
Find out who they are and be upfront.
and have certain conversations and talk about the the awkward things.
Yeah, be
Because
upfront.
it'll
What's the
save you in the
intentions?
long run from getting an attachment to someone that you guys, a lot of times people that don't have similarities are great relationships, but whenever you know that there's certain things that you really won't deal with and you didn't find out till later in later in a relationship, and you have no choice but to at this point like accept it. And for certain people, there's just certain things you can't move past, like after hearing from someone. And so it's like at that point you're just staying together just because it's comfortable, and it gets hard. And I just had to deal with a situation like that, not necessarily with just the talking about things, but just ignoring flags that are, right there in your face. And now I'm in, a certain situation where I got to figure a lot of different things out, and I had to just walk away. I just had to walk away.
You gotta walk away from a lot. You have to be able to detach, because this is all just experience. At the end of the day, you don't own nothing. Eventually, your body will return to the earth, and your soul will return to wherever you may believe in. So, you have to do the things that you want to do in this life, and you can do anything you put your mind to. You just have to every day keep at it and do not let up. Take the risk. Do what scares you. That fear that you feel is just your body trying to protect you, because you're getting outside your comfort. Your body's not used to that. And the more you get outside your comfort zone, the more being uncomfortable will become a comfort zone. And you just keep going and going, and just realizing that your life is an experience, and you don't know when you will go. So wake up every day and live your life to the fullest.
And appreciate the little things that you have, like being able to walk, breathe freely, move your hands and feet and arms and legs and neck and eyes.
And just working in a residential home, I've seen that, and I've seen people, and it makes me very grateful. And also because they are elderly, it sees me where I may be at in my life.
I took care of people that were my age. Literally, I started healthcare whenever I was 18 years old with intellectual disability. But some of the people in the company I worked for were also just disability through accidents. And one of the people I took care of, he was only 24 years old. And I was 18, 19 at the time. And he got into a bike accident. Life was perfectly fine. Worked a good job. But he didn't break any laws, didn't really drink, didn't do anything. Just lived a nice, simple life. A drunk driver hit him off his bike. He's completely paralyzed from his neck down. All he could do is move a little bit, and he lost majority of his speech from his brain injury. So like, he can talk, but it's very hard for him, and it takes so much effort, and he messes a lot of words up. But for the most part, you'll know what he's saying. But seeing someone like that, just knowing like life can instantly change in literally a second. So gotta be grateful. Even sometimes you gotta even be grateful for some of the problems you have, because sometimes some of the problems that we complain about, other people wish that was their only problems.
Yes. There's somebody with no legs wishing they could walk. What? There's somebody
I mean, it's even deeper.
in a car wishing. There's somebody I heard one time, there's somebody who's on a bike wishing they had a car. There's somebody in a car wishing they had a better car. There's always somebody looking for something better. So be grateful for where you're at and what you have, because you could be worse off, and you couldn't even be here. You couldn't have that experience, and it is cold as fuck. All right, gangy. We'll see y'all in the next one.